Kitkatscanread.
Hey guys, it's Katie. I'm back. I haven't been gone like forever. I know it's been like 3 months since I last uploaded a video. I have been filming videos, I just haven't been editing and uploading them. Sometimes it's like about finding the motivation and the energy, and for those of you that do booktube, you kind of like know and understand when there's really tough things like this, especially with stuff going on and also like anxieties. But I'm back, so you know, if it is that you see another video in like another month to 3 months time, that's just part of life. You will see me when you see me. So yeah, new hair, I'm blue again, very happy to be blue again, although it's really hot having my hair down like this in this heat. It's really hot today, so I'm probably going to end up putting it up later, but I just wanted to show the lovely blue colour to you guys. I have missed being blue. The full blue is back. I've taken my day today to do this, and yeah. So reading hasn't stopped. I just want to say that. I am basically kind of like mood reading, but since YALC have announced their authors, I have been wanting to like read their books. Quite a lot of them are like debut authors and the books aren't actually out, so I have like the majority of them on pre-order, and then when I do receive them, I'm trying to like put them onto the TBR. But I just want to kind of like get ahead of the game and basically read the author's books before YALC comes, so that I can, when I get the book signed, then I can be like, hey, this book was really great, and then chat about it with the author. And you know, if it turns out I don't like the book and it's like one of the debut authors, then at least it's like one that I would not necessarily jump in the queue to get signed, but yeah, at least I would have like a little taster and kind of know, and just kind of like go from there really. So yeah, I'm going to be going through the YALC books I own and the ones that I am obviously tentatively going to take with me. The list is going to be narrowed down, of course, like as we get close towards the time, but these are going to be the books that I'm going to be reading from. So these are going to be in no particular order, but there's a lot to get through, so grab yourself a snack and a drink and a bed or a couch. So first of all, I've got my reread here. This is We Will Eyes by E. Lockhart. This has actually recently been made into a TV show. I want to say a TV show or a movie or something like that, but I have seen it and I think it's on Amazon. I want to say it's on Amazon. So yes, I really want to reread it, and then since they announced that E. Lockhart was going to be at YALC this year, I was like, well... So yes, I need to reread this because I first read this, and I think I did a review on this on my channel. If so, I'll link it down below. But yeah, when it was like first released, maybe it is an ER, I can't remember at the time now, but yeah, like I remember being confused with this one, and I think that's kind of the effect that it's meant to have. So we shall see. I think it was like 10 years ago, so yeah, if it's 10 years now, let's see what I think about it 10 years later. It will be intriguing for sure. I've got another couple of E. Lockhart books that I already owned that I haven't read actually. This is How to Be Bad. This one is by a mixture of authors, E. Lockhart, Laura Miracle and Sarah Manowski, and this one is Drum Rama. So yeah, I love the covers of these ones, and I like how they all match, like it's really cool. So I've got those, a couple of other E. Lockhart books. A couple more E. Lockhart books I've got here. Genuine Fraud, as well as The Disreputable History of Frankie Landor Banks. I've owned these for such a long time. I don't even know when I got Genuine Fraud, to be honest. But it's secondhand. I must have got it from like a charity shop possibly. But yeah, I've got hold of these now. And I've got so many like E. Lockhart books. I will have to like see which ones I enjoy. And the hardback E. Lockhart that I've got is Family of Liars. So I believe that this is in the series. This one is actually already signed by the author. I don't even remember like when I got this. So yeah, so this is the sequel, and I literally found out today as well that there is going to be another book that's in this series. And that probably is because it's, you know, been turned into a TV show. I've got a couple of books by Cynthia Murphy here. I've got Signed, Sealed, Dead, and also Win, Lose, Kill, Die. So yeah, some YA thrillers, and there's another one that I do have on pre-order. So I already owned these two, so I will probably end up reading from these. I'm in such a good like thriller mood. We're heading closer towards autumn, which is the thriller mystery season, and yeah, I'm very excited to dive into some teen thriller mysteries. So I've got those. Also, The Romantic Tragedies of a Drama King by Harry Trevelyan. This was already my Waterstone signed exclusive edition anyway that I purchased. So if I do end up enjoying this book, then I would very much love to meet the author and get it personalised. That would be great. I know this is an LGBT plus book, but it's being compared to Georgia Nicholson, which is one of my all-time favourite book series. So if that's the case, I have high hopes for this one. I have got here Songlight by Moira Buffini. This is one that I already owned. Hadn't got around to reading. I didn't realise I owned this. Like when I was looking through books of like what I already had from YALC authors, I was really surprised that I had this. So I must have really liked the sound of this at one point and then purchased it. And then the author's now going to be a YALC. There is a sequel to this, which is on NetGalley. Can't remember when it comes out. Obviously I would need to read this beforehand, but this one, I mean, the synopsis of this like sounds really interesting anyway, so I will for it. Then I have The Immortal Games by Annalise Avery, and yeah, this one sounds really good. And I remember when I first got it, I was like, it's one of those books I kept looking at, and I feel like it's going to be one that I'm going to enjoy. Luckily I had a YALC matching bookmark as well that I picked up either last year or the year before, so it matches. All good. I got The Witcherlies by Annalise Avery. I love the cover and the edges. I've just been seeing this everywhere and I finally got the Waterstones book. So I've recently read a book by this author but as a library book, and I really enjoyed that, and so I'm really looking forward to reading their new book, which has not long been released, and that is Listen Closely, and this is by Leon Egan. I read Lovebirds, I also listened to it, and really good book, so I have high hopes for this one now, and this one I will be very much looking forward to getting signed and personalised. I did pre-order this. I love the cover to this. It's just very colourful and it sounds really great, so yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. This was pitched at YALC last year. I remember there being like a huge poster, and this is The Goldens by Lauren Wilson. This is the Waterstones exclusive edition, and yeah, I just remember like the face of the girl, but it sounds interesting and I was very intrigued by it last year, so I pre-ordered it and very much looking forward to meeting the author. Hopefully this is one that I do enjoy, and then I can hopefully get it signed and personalised. And then I've got Lauren Hamilton Murray, of Storms. I've got this one. This was a Forbidden Planet signed edition, so it is already signed, and I do have the special edition as well. I'm hoping if I do enjoy it, then I'll bring both books to be personalised. This is the other Errol Storms, and that is the Lauren Hamilton Murray. So yes, this is the Folio exclusive edition. So if I do enjoy it, then I would love to get it personalised by the author. So by Jay McGuinness, he was there a couple of years ago with his first book, and then this is the sequel, Poison Tides. Now this is a signed edition, so it is already signed by the author. Ta-da! And absolutely lovely to meet him before, so it would be really great to get this read, but I really want to get like the first book read completely so that I can then chat about the first book with Jay. And yeah, we'll see if I have time getting around to the sequel as well. But the first bit, Blood Flowers, I remember starting a couple of years ago or last year or something, and I remember enjoying what I read. I can't remember why I put it down at the time. Something must have been going on or something. I can't even begin to think why. But yes, I've got the sequel now. Close Protection. This is by Eden Victoria. This author is going to be there. And yeah, this is the Beautiful Works edition. Works do some really gorgeous editions. This one sounds really good, and I like the sound of it. If I remember, I think it's a bodyguard romance. Sounds so cool. So Alice Oseman is meant to be on the return, because I believe it was last year they cancelled. So I've got here I Was Born for This, Solitaire, and A Radio Silence. So I'm hoping to bring these, if not one of them, to YALC. But yeah, I'll be reading from these. I remember reading, I think, Solitaire. I can't really remember it, so I definitely need a reread of that. Reborn, I have got Pretending. This is one that I have gained since, and I would like to get it signed and personalised to add to my Hollyborn collection. I also have another Hollyborn book, which is How Do You Like Me Now? I think this one I forgot to take with me. I either forgot to take it with me last year, or only limited myself to some books. I think every time I've seen Hollyborn, every time I've gone to YALC, I have just bought like 3 books, because carrying books takes space. So yes, I'm taking this one now, and this is one that I don't have signed or personalised, so yes. And I've had it for such a long time, I need to get it read. A couple of Sarah Barnard books. So this one I actually purchased from the Waterstones at YALC, but it's only signed by the author, so I would like to get this like personalised as well. And then the brand new This Song Is About Us, which came out this year, I would also like to get signed and personalised. This one has music involved, and I feel like it's going to be one that I'm really going to enjoy, and I love the cover of this blue one. So yeah, these are going to be some options to read from. Andy Darcy Theo's sequel, which is The Dark That Hides Us. So the first one is The Light That Blinds Us. I haven't yet read that, but yet again, if I read that and really enjoy it, at least it's something I can talk about with the author. He had amazing makeup on his face when I met him, and I just couldn't resist getting the sequel. It's also gorgeous from the works, and they will now match. So fingers crossed it's a book that I do enjoy, because then I'm like, I can keep it and it will look so gorgeous on the shelf. Then I've got The Notorious Virtues by Arwen Hamilton. I remember seeing this like everywhere, and this is the Forbidden Planet signed exclusive edition. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I would just, hopefully if I do enjoy it, there's the signature there, but hopefully I do enjoy it, and then I can chat about it with the author. But it does sound really interesting, this one. Arwen Hamilton also did Rebel of the Sands, the trilogy. I have only got the first book, but I've never actually read it. I don't know why, really don't know why, but maybe it's now time. I kind of match with the blue as well. Hopefully Bill Wood is going to be here this time. Unfortunately he cancelled last year, and I was absolutely gutted because the book sounds amazing. So I got here Let's Split Up. Bill is also bringing out another book, and I have that on the pre-order, I believe. Yes, I really need to read this. I'm very much kind of in my like thriller mystery element at the minute, so yeah, this will most likely be read soon. Also, I have this binder of Flawed, which is Sarah Barnard, Hollyborn, Tanya Byrne, who are all going to be at YALC. So then I could get them all to sign this. This one, it was withdrawn from a library. So when I found it, I was like, well, that's perfect, because like all the authors are in it. So yeah, I'm very happy now. Tanya Byrne book that I've got is After Love, and this was actually a Fairloot edition, so yes, it is already signed, but I would like to get it personalised if it's one that I do enjoy. A couple of Laura Stephen books. I have got The Exact Opposite of Okay. This is an art copy actually from Electric Monkey that I got ages ago. Like, I think someone was getting rid of it. Oh yeah, it even has the person's name still in here. So yeah, it would be really nice to have my name written in it instead. So there's that one. And then I've got Every Exquisite Thing. This is the Waterstones exclusive edition that I had. I thought I had another one by Laura Steeman, but I didn't. So I ended up getting it from the library anyway. If it turns out that I do have it somewhere, Lord knows. Some books by A.B. Poranek. I've got Where the Dark Stands Still. This was pitched at a YALC. I think it possibly was last year. And since then I've purchased it and got my hands on it. And then they have since released A Treachery of Swans. So I actually purchased and pre-ordered this one from Waterstones. It's got the feathers on it. And then it turned out that it was actually an Illumicro exclusive edition for the month with this. But I love both covers. I think they're both absolutely gorgeous. And I'm really excited. So if it turns out I absolutely love and adore it, then I will be bringing both copies alongside Where the Dark Stands Still. Now Jennifer Niven is also going to be at YALC, and they are one of my all-time favourite authors. They are probably the author that I am most excited to meet. I have got books by this author. So with Jennifer Niven, I do have my All the Bright Places arc, which I'm very, very happy to have. Super, super happy. It's actually signed and numbered. But yeah, I'd love to get this personalised because this book means so much to me. Amazing. Such an amazing book. And then I've got Holding Up the Universe, which I'm in need of a reread actually. So this one for sure. And then Breathless by Jennifer Niven, which, believe it or not, I haven't read. I don't know why. I've just been waiting and have not been reading. I feel like I'm scared because All the Bright Places is one of my all-time favourite books, and then Holding Up the Universe, when I first read it, wasn't as like on par, and I think I got scared if this one would be the same or not. So I think that's possibly why, other than also being overwhelmed with shitloads of other books. But yes, it's on the list, so I should really read it, especially if my favourite author is coming to YALC. Adeline Grace, I have got Belladonna and Foxglove, and my cats at some point have decided to scratch the spine here. Why would they do that? Why? But yeah, they're really pretty books, but I've yet to read them. And I've got Laini Taylor here. So I've got a few. I've got my Strange the Dreamer Blue Edged edition that I would love to get. Oh, it is signed. Well, yeah, this one's signed already. So it'd be nice to get this personalised. And then this one isn't signed, so this would be good. It matches. So I'd love to get this signed and personalised. And then, many people are still shocked I have this, but my Strange the Dreamer arc, which I would love to get signed and personalised. This is one of those arcs I will just never sell. It means a lot to me. It's very special to me, and it just doesn't have a sellable value to me. I've also got here Dreams of God and Monsters, the paperback edition. I think I found this in a charity shop. Eventually I want to find the one that matches this. So this is the Daughter of Smoke and Bone hardback. This one they don't sell anymore, so it's really rare, and a lot of people do look for this one too, but I've had this for a very long time. But yeah, this is one that I do want to read, but Laini Taylor has one of those florally writings, so I have to really be in the right mood for that. So yeah, Dreams of God and Monsters. And then I have also got Night of Cake and Puppets, which I actually found in, I think it was a library sale. So yeah, and this is just like one of those side books. So yeah, that's Laini Taylor. I've got a Holly Jackson book that I would like to get personalised. It's already signed, so I would just like to get it personalised. So this is probably the next Holly Jackson that I will read from. I'm currently reading A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and I'm a little chunk through, but I'm really enjoying it. So I have high hopes. And also I've just watched one of my favourite booktubers talk about the book, saying that it's quite good, but to prepare for a possibly unreliable narrator, like one of those narrators that you just don't like. So we shall see with that one. Okay, a couple of books by Bryony Pierce. This was actually my ARC copy. That was actually like, so I missed out on, I think I missed out on like a giveaway or something. Like when I went back to the table or something, I missed the giveaway, and I remember seeing it on Twitter, and I remember being like, oh my god, like I'm so gutted that like I missed out on it. And I think the author actually like messaged me saying to like DM them, so I did, and they were like, oh, I can get you onto like the publisher to send you an art copy. And I was like, oh my god, that would be amazing, because I missed out on the timing of the giveaway table thing. I think I missed out on like by a few minutes or something stupid like that, or I think I couldn't find the table. I couldn't remember where the table was, and then by the time I found the table, I mean, it was driving me mad. By the time I found the table again, it was too late. I think that's what happened. So the author was so lovely, they sent it signed. Amazing. And they're actually going to be here this time, so I can chat to them about it, and I really want to get this one read for sure. And then I've also got Savage Island by this author, which I already had. I had this thing about like island books, like I love it when people get stranded on islands and stuff, so it would be really great to have that read. Hunt or be hunted, man. So I've got a couple of Adrian Young books. I've got The Girl the Sea Gave Back. I love this cover, and it matches me as well. But I've had this for so long. Like, why have I had it for so long? And then Sky in the Deep by Adrian Young as well. Very badass cover. And yeah, I remember that being very popular. I've also got Spells for Forgetting as well, which I missed out on the adult because at the time I never had it, but yeah, I managed to find, I think this was signed from Forbidden Planet. I've had really good things about this one, so I have high hopes. So out of the books, I probably would start with this one. So Molly Chang is returning, and I've got their brand new book, which is a Fairlight exclusive edition, and that is The Night Blood Prince by Molly X Chang. They were absolutely lovely when I met them, and yeah, so it would be really great to get this one personalised just like I did with that other book. So I'm very happy with that one. And then my B. Fitzgerald book, I've got Then Things Went Dark. Now this is a signed Waterstones copy, but it's one that I don't have personalised, and I have got these other books personalised, so there's that one. And then also the new and latest, come here, pretty. Oh no, that didn't go well at all. The new and latest in this series, A Beautiful Evil. Gorgeous. So that one I'd like to get signed and personalised to go with the other collection. I've just started listening to the first book of this on audiobook, and I'm really enjoying it so far. Benjamin Dean has a new book, Bury Your Friends. I'd like to get this one read if I can, so that I can get it signed and personalised if I'm really enjoying it. I hope that I do. This one I have high hopes for. This is probably one I'm going to be starting soon. This is Girls of Dark Divine by Evie Woods. Look at this beautiful black edition. I've heard good things from people who have read the arc of this, so I have high hopes. And then finally, closing today's video, I have The Sleepless, my Waterstones signed exclusive edition. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Beautiful, still beautiful. It sounds so good, but yeah, this author's going to be there, so I'm very excited for that one. So that's all I've got so far. Like I say, there are other pre-orders coming, but I'll do like an updated YALC video later on, and I might do some videos where I chat about like my reading of YALC books, like maybe some vlogs or something. I don't even know where to start, but I'm just gonna go with my mood read of like which ones I lean towards as to which ones I would like to read for YALC, and just kind of like go from there. But yeah, I'm excited all the same, and yeah, there's so many to choose from, but there's so many that I had already, and I've just like any ones that I think sound really good. And also it's all about supporting authors as well, so if there's been a debut author and they're bringing out a book and I really like the sound of it, then of course I will try my best to like purchase and support them, and then hopefully I will enjoy the book, so then I can like meet them. A lot of debut authors, when they're at YALC, they're not as popular because they're debut authors, but it's not until like they bring other books out that they are. So but I think that's great because it means you get to chat to them a bit longer when they're debut authors. Yeah, it's all quite exciting. So really that's all. I'm going to put them back in my book crate box now, and yeah, I'm just gonna be selecting from them. But I'm in such a big thriller mystery mood at the minute. I'm really enjoying Good Girl's Guide to Murder, like I've mentioned, but I want it to be something that I can discuss with Holly Jackson, that I can discuss the book, and I really want to watch the TV show because it's been uploaded to Netflix now, and it was on BBC One, so I would like to watch that as well, and it would just have me something to chat to the author about, and hopefully I can get that adult thriller read, and then I can chat about that as well. So yeah, that's a definite. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry if it's like really long, but I hope you've enjoyed it all the same. And if you have enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up. All my social media links as always are linked down below in the description if you would like to follow me elsewhere. But that's it for me, guys. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. My name is Katie, and I'll see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!